Welcome to the second part of the Gotrek and Felix painting video. So in the previous one Felix was done. It took more or less 4.5 hours to do it, and I'm pretty satisfied with how he came out. This time we're gonna do Gotrek, so this is this miniature. I will show some pictures of him in a moment, but he will get more or less the same treatment as Felix did, because he has to be coherent because they go as a pair. So it's gonna be just cleaning up the model at the beginning, then priming, black priming, taking some pictures on the highlight places according to the light, Zenithal light that's gonna go from above. And then he's gonna get the Zenithal prime, and I think that this time I will use more contrast paints just to speed up the process a little bit, because 3 to 4 hours, maybe even less. I would like to finish him in 3 hours, maybe 2.5. This would be the desired time, but like with Felix, I'm not gonna focus much on blends. It's mostly gonna be rough layers. So if you can subscribe, there should be the link somewhere here right now at the moment. If it's not there, and when you're watching the video and then you think, okay, that it would be very nice, I would like to subscribe to this guy, then there should be somewhere down also a link, a small subscribe icon that you can click to. Last time I was talking about Patreon, but if you're a total dumbass, then you just don't consider what are the qualifications to posting links, and it is not possible for me to post a link during the video with an external link. So if you would like to subscribe to my Patreon, the link's gonna be in the description of the video. But in the meantime, let's get to painting him. And those are the two models of Gotrek and Felix before painting. They have been based only, and as you can see, those are metal miniatures. They come in one piece, so that's pretty handy for me. You don't have to attach anything or glue anything. And this is the model of Felix that I've been painting some time ago. He came out pretty good. I was pretty satisfied with it. I had some instructions to him. I wanted to do it in more or less 4 hours using some contrast paints, a Zenithal, and it came out pretty good. So what's gonna be the working plan? First I'm gonna clean the base, then I'm gonna prime him black, take some highlight pictures as previously, then do a white Zenithal, the base colors, then I'm gonna do details and finish with a snowy base. So it's gonna be more or less the focus on 3 points, then I'm gonna put attention on the front of the miniature. Highlights will be a Zenithal. More or less it should take 3 to 4 hours, and the last half hour will be for the base, and I will take as previously pictures after every hour. The first thing that was done with this model was sanding the edges, and that's more or less it. I've changed the editing of the video, and now I'm gonna show a picture of every paint that I used and every product that I used. So at this step it's gonna be only black priming the model.
You there! Get out of the truck and put your hands in the air. Stand on one leg. With the tip of your finger, touch the tip of your nose. Now, in a circular motion, rub your stomach and pat your head while saying rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Rubber baby buggy bumper.
Strike a pose. Now vote.
The next thing that I've done is I have done a Zenithal white from the top using the Liquitex white ink and a little bit of airbrush thinner. You don't have to thin those Liquitex ink, but I always like doing it. It's more or less a thing that I do. Yeah, so now comes the tricky part. I thought it would be a very good idea to use some contrast paints, but as it turned out, it was a very bad idea and I lost a lot of time because of it. I intended on painting this miniature for 3 to 4 hours, but using the contrast paints took more or less 30 to 40 minutes, and as you will see at the end of this short clip, it was time wasted. Now this is the result. It looks really bad. I thought that it would shorten the time of painting, but unfortunately I had to scrape all of it and start painting from the beginning. So what I did is I took Nightlord's Blue, and this color will be used for his pants, Incubate Darkness for the axe, then Word Bear's Red for the hair, and some purple from Vallejo for the axe handle. I used Rhinox hide for the metallic parts that were supposed to be gold. I also used Morphing brown because I wanted his skin to be a bit darker than Felix had. I didn't use the gray color because I didn't do any metallic silver things on him. When painting his hair, I took Mephiston red as the first highlight color, and then some Flash Gits yellow, and just started mixing both of them to get a lighter color. And I finished off with Flash Gits yellow only at a few points. I had a pretty easy plan when it comes for his skin. I started with Morphine Brown, and then I used Bugman's Glow, Cadian Flesh Tone, Kislev Flesh and Flayed One Flesh. It gave a pretty good result, and his skin was a bit darker than Felix's skin. Alright, so we're more or less half time into the painting, and honestly I'm pretty dissatisfied with what has happened at the beginning. I think I lost more or less 30 to 40 minutes with just playing with the contrast paints, and as you could see, it gave a pretty bad result. What I'm gonna do from now on is focus on the pants and on the part of the axe that he's holding to with his hand, and the last thing I'm gonna do is do the metallics. If there will be some extra time, I'll maybe do something extra with the skin, because it also didn't come out as I intentioned it to be. I wanted him to have a little darker skin tone than Felix had, but we will see. The beard is okay. I think I'm gonna be good with the axe. If there will be time for the skin, maybe I'll just glaze in a little bit of a whiter color into some parts to make him look a little paler, but nevertheless, let's try to do it. For his pants I took an off-white color, so I'm not gonna show it. You can use any color that you want. I've used some ivory from Vallejo, and then I started mixing this color with Night Lord's blue to get like a lighter blue, and I started painting his pants with the lighter color. Once again, I was dissatisfied with the results, so I took Magic Blue from Vallejo and I used it as the first highlight color, and then as previously with the Night Lord's Blue I started adding some ivory to get more highlights, and so on until I thought it was okay. After doing the pants, I thought it would be a good idea to take just one part of the model and test my own recipe for NMM Gold. So I used Morphin Brown, Rhinox Hide, Tau Light Ochre, Iriel Yellow, Flash Gets Yellow, and an Ivory color. As it turned out, it didn't finish good, so I came up to a recipe that I know. The NMM Gold recipe that you see here comes from the channel Zumikito Miniatures, his video on Easy Gold Non-Metallic Metal, I'll have a link here in the video. You can check it out, so thank you for this. And it turned out pretty good, much better than my recipe. And this is the model after 3 hours of painting. He's starting to look very nice. There's still a lot of details to do, but we're closer to the finish. What I've done next is I gave the model the biggest highlights with white, and then I just went on painting the axe, the metallic parts that were not gold. For this I've taken Incubi Darkness and just started adding some ivory to it and getting bigger and bigger highlights, and the biggest highlight would be just pure ivory. This is the finished model. Unfortunately, he fell down, and you can see, for example, on the top of his hair and on the back that some paint chipped off. After doing the non-metallic metal, which I think came out pretty good, I just used some fluorescent green paint on the axe. I've done his nails and his eyes, his one eye, and that's it. So please tell me, what do you think about the model? Comment it. And don't forget to share and subscribe, and see you in the next video.